young man. We shared a meal one day. He asked me how my life was going. I answered him, okay. Then he posed an interesting question I could not understand. He asked how I had lived my life. Was I a successful man? I asked, what is success? It is to laugh often and much, and to leave the earth a better place. What is success? It is to earn the affection of children, and to ease a life through your living ways. That is success. I was born with a laugh, and I've learned how to drive. I know life has served me well. I now have the wrinkles that only time gives, a story my smile can tell. I work in my garden, my children are grown, and 4 generations live here. I can attest I have lived a full life, now I must go. My grandson is here, oh that is success. It is to laugh often and much, and to leave the earth a better place. Oh that is success. It is to earn the affection of children, and to ease a life through your living ways. Oh that's my success. I have laughed often and much, and left the earth a better place. Oh that's my success. I have earned the affection of children, and used a life through my living way. Oh, that's my success.
I'm so excited to be with you guys today. My name is Peter Marcus. I have what I like to call the 5 laws of leadership. And hang on here, folks, because this is going to be some of it over your head, and that's okay. Some of you are definitely ready to hear this stuff today, and some of you are just now learning it. Where are my 6th graders? Did you guys came in first? All right, I'm glad you're up front. You guys will hear this first. And then the 8th graders, you are, you have to keep in the back. You're so tall, you have to be able to see over you. 8th graders, this is most importantly for you, as you have just a few months left of middle school and you're about to be the leaders in the high school. But you're the leaders right now here at Emerson Middle School. So these 5 laws of leadership, I have them actually written up here on popsicle sticks. Does anyone want to come read it for me? All right, right there. Can you sneak your way out? These are 5, and they are laws. They are things that if you are able to follow them, I think that it's quite easy to not be a bully. Instead, it's easy to be a positive leader. Can you read my handwriting?
People are more important than titles. People are more important than titles.
That's outstanding. Gracie said it. Let's hear it for Gracie. People are more important than titles. So I just now said several titles. I said 6th grader, and I said 8th grader. Sorry, 7th grade, I love you just as much. Right there in the middle. Yes, thank you. Yeah, those are titles, aren't they? Those are titles. It's easy to say, I'm an 8th grader, so I rule this school. It's easy to say, I'm a teacher, so you have to do what I say. By the way, that's true. Thank you for laughing. Teachers, I support you wholeheartedly. It's easy to say that I have this title, so you are my servant, I am your leader. Instead, I like to think of everyone is just a person. I'm not an 8th grader, I'm a person. I'm not a teacher, I am a leader. I'm not a custodian, I'm the person who keeps this school making it so welcoming to all of the students and teachers and administration. So these are all titles I've given. Other titles, what's another title you can think of? President, that's a title. And it makes you think of certain things, doesn't it? Who is our president of the student council here? Thank you for that courage right there. But I was also president of the student council here at Emerson, so that's pretty cool. We'll talk later. These are all titles, but if these are good leaders, if the cop or the president or the student council president, if they are good leaders, instead of using that as a power to, maybe a power to bully somebody else, am I right? An 8th grader might, because he or she is older, they might decide to use that as a power title. Instead, we treat everybody like they're an equal person. Folks, it gets even better than this. Who would like to come up and read our second one? We have that person right there.
You can't lead others until you lead yourself. You can't lead others until you lead yourself.
Joshua said, you can't lead others until you lead yourself. Thank you, Joshua. Just a tiny example of how Joshua led himself. He came up here and first took off his headphones. He just wanted to look a little bit more respectful before he got in front of his entire student body and teachers and administrators. That's a little thing, I know. I don't mean to make a big thing of it at all. But that's just one tiny example of how we can't lead others. We can't come up here and we can't take him seriously if he's going to have headphones around his neck. Right? That's a little example. We can't take him seriously if he's going to come up here. Can't lead I'm not making fun of him. Oh, he did a great job. He said it, and said it twice, big, strong voice, twice. They chose to lead themselves. Now, other examples of that, because we're not going to have, how many people are there? 700 people come up here and talk on the microphone. But other examples of how we can lead ourselves. That's one of them that I just gave. I can sit up in my class. You can sit up in my class. Show me your best example. Sit up as tall as you can. Ooh, yeah, people are uncrossing their legs. I love it. Thank you. And now that you're as tall as you can you sit up just 2 inches taller? Friends, that should be impossible. If you were just now sitting as tall as you can, you're being the leader. Good straight spines, yes, chest off. We can't lead others until we lead ourselves. Here's another nice example of that. And who is our best student athlete? You don't have to tell me. Several of you are like, it's me. Now that is confidence. Now imagine if the best student athlete, we imagine him or her, we imagine them to be the leader. Maybe they're the team captain. Maybe they're the football captain. Imagine if it's time to warm up and they just run their laps like this. You want to see that again, don't you? Yeah. Well, how will everybody else following them? How will they run their laps? Yeah, you're doing it. Some of you have your hands just kind of down to the side. Exactly. So the leader can't lead others until she leads herself. The leader can't lead others until he leads himself. Who wants to read our next one? Who wants to okay, we'll put the t-shirt. Let's see how she leads herself. All right, here you go.
Leaders assume total responsibility. Leaders assume total responsibility.
Leaders assume total responsibility. Leaders assume total responsibility. Another way to say that, if it goes right, it's all them. It's all the followers. If it goes wrong, it's my fault. Another way to say that, if it goes wrong, look in a mirror. Now real fast, can you point at a leader in this room? Cool, and I'm going to give you, some of you already know who I'm talking about. Can you do it one more time, but this time use your thumb? Yes. That was a good try, wasn't it? Yeah, my friends, look back up here. Look back up here. It is you. Every one of us, in some part of the day, is a follower. Every one of us, at some part of the day, is a leader. Maybe you're the leader among your friends. If two of you are having a conversation, usually we can often assume that the leader is the one talking, right? And you're the leader of the conversation, and then the leadership shifts, doesn't it? And then your buddy gets to talk a little bit. Some of us are brothers and sisters. All of us are children, right? We all have parents or grandparents or aunts or uncles taking care of us. And sometimes in that family dynamic, they are the leader, and sometimes we are the leader. If it goes right, it's always somebody else who made it go right. If it goes wrong, we the leader assume total responsibility. And the best way to think about that is look in a mirror. So for example, if my friend and I, if we're going at it and we're having a hard time, we're fighting about something, maybe two of you are fighting about a relationship, a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and you're fighting about that person. Hey, these are real things. Yeah, I'm glad you're giggling. Well, if that were to ever happen, very often I think you can solve that little argument by looking at yourself. I am the leader in this. What can I do to make it better? What can I do to stop arguing? All right, folks. Leaders assume total responsibility. You ready for the last one that somebody's going to draw? Shall we get somebody from the back row? Oh, the young lady in the gray hoodie.
90% of leadership is attitude. 90% of leadership is attitude.
Jaden said it. Jaden, our student athlete, who definitely has a lot of chance to practice this one. 90% of leadership is attitude. Jaden, I know you're walking, but just be safe. Have you ever lost a game? You have, haven't you? Yeah. Any of us have probably lost a game, whether we're an athlete or not. Maybe you lost a game of sorry, or chess, or checkers. Yeah. Volleyball. Yeah. Well, here's this law. 90% of leadership is attitude. We have to choose our attitude. And I know that's not always easy. It's not always easy. Life can really, really get us down. But remember, no matter how good life is or how bad life is, it will change. It will change. And how we deal with that as leaders is in our attitude. Now, as Jaden was losing that game really badly, it's possible that she and maybe some of her teammates gave up and they got a bad attitude.